Hi guys. I am here with Shaina, who is pinned because Shaina Bilow, Shaina Bilow Designs, today is our interviewee for our Wool Walk Chat at Knitapestry. And we want to talk about some of her designs, including the design she did specifically for knitters. Yay! On the gardens. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Hold on. Here we go.
Yes, let's show them off.
No, we can show it. We can show it together. This is our sample knit in Shaina Shawl, and this is the bottom up of the adorable tapestry shawl. Have at it, Shaina. What you want to talk about today? I'm going to put my shawl on.
Oh, so many things. I'd love to talk. So my name is Shaina Bilow. I'm a knitwear designer and knitting teacher from Northern New Jersey. So Knitapestry, where Nancy is tuning in from, is one of my local yarn shops and a fabulous shop. So please check it out on the Wool Walk.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And Nancy reached out to me to design something or have a giveaway for the Wool Walk. So I decided what better than a shawl that represents our fabulous Garden State. So this is the Garden State shawl, and it has the blue violets on it, which is our state flower. And then
I like that. I didn't know that.
I know, right? All the details that go into design. And then it has some butterflies at the bottom. That's what I call them. And then I put 3 flowers on here just because I happen to like the number 3. But then looking a little bit into our state's history, we happen to have been the 3rd state to join the Union. So
3 flowers at the bottom.
It's very representative.
Oh, so good.
Wonderful state. So this is the Garden State shawl, and it uses 2 skeins of fingering weight. I chose a multicolor for the garter section and then a solid color for the lacy section so that you can really see what's happening with all the patterns. Yes, for my shawl, what did you use for yours, Nancy, for this shop sample?
If you did not use yarn that you bought in the store, we will just talk about mine.
That's where I was going.
We used Fonte knits, which is a superwash fingering, and we have new in the store Mylan Vite sock yarn. This is that is from Charmaine. Wait, Fonte knits. This is Mylan Vite up in the upper right hand corner, which is it's a sock yarn out of Germany, but they have a bunch of new hand dyed skeins, and I was like, oh sure, why not? Oh, we're gonna hold on. It's the levitating skein.
This makes me wish I had my grabber to bring. That's really fun. Very cool. And you have some stunning fingering weights. I think the design idea struck me in the middle of the night, and I happened to just dig through my stash. So, whatever. But
got it.
So the plan with the shawl is that if you stop by any of the shops that are participating in the New Jersey Wool Walk, you will get the pattern for free when you make a purchase from their shop. So enjoy that, New Jersey Wool Walk knitters. And then I do intend to have a knit along for this. So the Wool Walk is in April. And
17th to 25th specifically.
So the knit along will be shortly thereafter at the end of April into May.
Oh, look at that. I didn't know you're having a knit along.
Yeah, I thought that would be fun to just get all the Wool Walkers back together, and we can
that's so fun.
The Wool Walk and knit the shawl together, and I'll help I always add a little instructional element to my knit alongs. So we'll be doing, I'll walk people through how to do the
violets. The violets.
Yes, my blue.
I was paying attention.
And the crochet flowers. And I do have YouTube videos for a lot of these techniques as well too. So check out my YouTube channel.
Because she is an instructor as well as a designer.
Yes, I do it all. I just love it all. All right. So that's that one.
What's in back of you?
Oh, this is the quadruple sweater. So it's one of my newer designs. It uses 4 strands, hence quadruple being the name, of fingering weight or lace weight mohair. And I made 2 of them because it's just so delicious.
Oh my God.
And you fade in multiple colors. So this one uses 2 colors. This one I used lots of odds and ends of grays and blues.
Beautiful.
And I love it. It's so cozy, and it's got these really fun puffy sleeves. It's a super cozy piece. So I think you have quite a bit of mohair that people can choose from. A smidge
Smidge dumpster full. Do you have like how much yardage or how much you need? Give or
Off
take.
the
We know
top
small
of
parts.
my head, it's a
lot
lot
or
of yardage. It does take, a lot compared to a regular sweater. Perhaps you could get by with like 4 skeins if you were knitting singly. Here you need more like
16.
7, yeah, 1,000. No,
1,000 skeins.
I think the top color in my size takes about 700 yards. So
Okay.
that's 3 balls of most
Because you're thinking.
varieties. Yeah.
So if you had extra mohair that you didn't know what to do with, that would be your
Exactly.
answer.
Which is what I did on this one. This one I kind of filled in a little bit of gray that I had left over from another project. And I
Beautiful.
worked that into the fade. So you can get creative with this. It's a bottom up sweater with the yoke. And actually you can kind of see where I started in one of the colors. But it's a bottom up sweater. So you knit the sleeve to here, you knit the body to there in the round, and then you knit the other sleeve to there, and then you join it all together in a yoke.
How
And
Scandinavian of you.
yes, I know. And then I did do a lot of videos for this one too, with all the techniques. So if you're curious how to increase after the cuff, there's a video for that. If you want to know how to join in the round, all the pieces, I have a video for that, the short row neck, etc. So it's
Fantastico. It's a beautiful color. That baby pink, man.
I know.
It's
It's
really
like
very
so,
you.
it's delicious. It's like cotton candy. I love it. All right. Yeah.
Light.
Yeah.
Light.
Yes, it is. It's completely like, even though it's 4 strands of yarn, it's like, it's just very, very soft.
I love when you do that. I want to make it now.
This is how you'll feel when you wear it. Yes, it's magnificent. I really love this sweater, and it comes sized up to 5X. So I am size inclusive, and it's just delicious. So
I think we have to shut the window.
knit one. All right.
Okay.
So yeah.
We're shutting the window now because, of course, the landscaper showed up just as you showed
Isn't that always the way?
Burger King.
It's always the way.
That's
In case
across.
anyone's trying to find us.
Oh, the Burger King landscapers across Franklin Turnpike. Charmaine wanted us to know we are, in case you're trying to find us during the wool walk, we're across the street from Burger King.
There you go.
There you go. What else? Oh, we talked about the Garden State Shawl. We need to talk about prismatic. Did I get that right?
Yes.
So, but wait. Oh, Charmaine, can you do the levitation of some Zabber balls, please?
Maybe let me try to levitate the shawl.
Oh.
So this is the prismatic wrap, and I happen to have purchased the yarn for this at Knitapestry. So you can purchase the yarn for this at Knitapestry. It was 1 skein of Zauberball Crazy, right? Is that what it is? Zauberball Crazy, or?
Yes.
Okay.
It is. Are you doing this, or I'm not doing it? My hands are behind my back. Hold on. Watch that. Watch for it.
Yarn. Stunning.
I wanted to do a little
like a
slower,
bright yellow.
and we have cotton too.
And here's the
Ooh.
We have Zabber.
You
So
do that.
shameless promotion. We have Zabberball cotton, which this one looks like a Good and Plenty, and the Zabberball Crazy and Wool is your wool. But not only do we have Zabberball organic cotton in fingering, we have sheep's wool organic cotton in fingering. So a solid and a crazy.
Wonderful.
My summer prismatic.
I love it. I love it.
Sorry. Okay, your
No
turn.
worries. Thank you for the levitation of the yarn. But so I've always been enamored with the crazy yarn and with the multicolor stripe. So I picked out 2 colors with Nancy and Charmaine for this wrap. And so one was the aqua and one was the cream in Malabrigo sock, but you can use any fingering weight yarn that Nancy has in the store.
This reason I invited her. Do you think that mini skeins would work? Because we're giving away, we have a ton of mini skeins that is going to be part of the promotion for the wool walk in all the stores. We got New Jersey hand dyers.
Awesome.
Boatloads of minis. Would that work, or is that
fabulous? Yes.
Okay, good.
So essentially this wrap is 3 balls of 100-gram fingering weight. So it's 1 ball of the aqua, 1 ball of the cream, and 1 ball of the Zauberball. So you've got, if you make up 100 grams with mini skeins, those could be your stripes for sure. How fun would that be?
That'd be
Yes.
pretty fun.
Yes.
That
So I
would
like
be
this
fun.
wrap. Yeah. It's got all the stripes. And let me talk a little bit about the construction too, so nobody gets worried.
And before you go on, I'm going to say, we will post links for
Yeah.
whoever needs to find what these patterns are. And we're going to post links probably in the YouTube. And Shaina Bilow Designs. What's your website?
ShainaBilow.com, or you can find me on Ravelry on Shaina Bilow on Ravelry.
ShainaBilow.
Bingo, single L.
Single L.
Exactly. It always throws
Or you can
people
call
off.
Knitapestry. We'll get in touch. We'll give you the
Yes. So here I have 3 triangles. So essentially I've made four triangles. Essentially I've made 4 shawls, but they're joined together in a really fun way. You knit, let's say you knit this one aqua shawl first and you leave it on a holder. Then you knit the other aqua shawl here. Then you take the 2 held sides of that aqua shawl and you work down to create the white piece.
Oh.
So there's no seaming. You just have a lot of stitches on holders, and then you would knit off of this. You'd cast on these stitches and knit down from here, creating this 4th shawl.
Is
So
it like a little bit of entrelac?
There's no entrelac.
Sort of that whole concept of knitting sides together and decreasing.
Yes, in a sense, yeah, that more like a miter. It's like
Okay.
half miters, really, would be what it is. So it's the word just escaped my mind. It's very modular. The knit is very modular. So you have 2 pieces that you then combine.
Beautiful.
And it's a lot of fun. I love the points at the ends. I think that just gives it a really casual look. I happen to like wearing it like a pashmina. So wrapped this way, I think it's very cool. And Nancy will have this sample at her shop.
I will? That's so exciting.
Believe it or not, surprise.
It's a cashmiracle. Charmaine just said that.
I love it.
I love that. I may have to patent that. I'm going to copyright that.
That's a good one. Oh my gosh, that would be a great t-shirt.
It's a cashmiracle.
Love it. And then you can also wear it like a traditional wrap here, there you have it. So
Beautiful.
This is a fun one. Definitely check it out at Nancy's store. At Knitapestry.
I love you. It just came out like last week, right? I've tagged
Yes,
it.
I released it last week and I have to promote it a little bit more because life got in the way. So
I have posted about it. I think I'll just have to post it again as a big thank you. Namaste, baby.
Of course. And then I have some sweaters too that I'd love to chat about. This one here, the Laura Cardi, is made with worsted weight. Let me just get it on. So it's got some really fun ribbed cables. Well, the cables are regular, but there's ribbing in between them. Ribbed cables and then a reverse stockinette shawl collar.
Pretty.
And stockinette sleeves. So it's kind of a mixture of textures. I added a little bit of a gusset on the side because,
Because, yeah. I get
the
that.
booty.
I get that. Good with that. Say no more.
Available just straight. The pattern has options for straight. And this design will be released next week. It's come back from my tech editor, my test knitters. So I'm going to be releasing it before the wool walk. Nancy and I are filming in advance. So this will be released before the wool walk. You can use lots of worsted weights for this. My favorite worsted weight at Nancy's store, in addition to the classy, is the shepherd's wool.
Beautiful. Does it matter? It's cabley. Is it so heavy that you would prefer not to use a superwash, or would you use, does it matter?
This one is a superwash, and it's nice for spring. Like it's a good spring cardigan. It's almost like can replace a jacket. But the reason I left the cables off the sleeve was to give it a bit more of a lightness, a lightweight aspect. So the back is cabled and pretty dense and heavy. I shouldn't say that. It's not like heavy,
but planning your yarn purchase. That's all.
Yeah, it's a little, it's got substance, but the front collar stays open and the sleeves are stockinette. So those are a little softer and allow for a little more airflow. So,
there you go. And could you do it in linen?
Ooh, that would be so beautiful. Yes. Yeah. Most of my test knitters used merino wools, but yeah, you could definitely do it in linen. Any worsted weight that you love would be great.
Oh, there you go. But I would suggest not a hand dye, perhaps.
Yeah, I wouldn't, unless you're planning on, doing 2-row stripes of, the 2 colors to blend them.
I would
Yeah,
say that those cables are so beautiful. You want to make sure that you
they
can see them. They're beautiful.
absolutely. Yeah, I love this sweater and I love this color. So
Go
if,
figure. You don't like pink though, right?
just a smidge. Just a dumpster full of pink is what right?
I just say yes. And if it's really good, you say yes. I'll take 2.
There you go. So this is the Laura Cardi, and that's fun. And then I'll have another pattern released.
You.
I know, right? I'm like,
What you been doing? Wow.
right around the wool walk will be this cardigan that actually I knit up last year, and I've been wearing to all of my Zoom lessons, like for Vogue Knitting and other places, and everyone's been going wild for it. So
Of course. Beautiful. I'm very intrigued in that. Is it pieced? Like, how do you get? Is it 4 pieces?
Separate pieces. Oh, and I should
Gotcha.
mention that then about the Laura Cardi. This is also worked in pieces. I am a very so it's seamed on the inside.
Seamed is good for structure. Don't everybody get scared.
I know people get so worried about seams. They are so fun to do. Maybe Nancy and I will come up with a finishing class offered on Zoom or something like that. So you don't have to be worried about seaming. But yeah, this one is seamed. So there are pieces knit.
So that is DK Superwash.
Correct.
I love that it's so bright.
Yeah, I know. Well, my other sample that I'm getting back soon from my sample knitter, most of my projects I knit myself, but occasionally, I just
You can knit 5 cardigans before the sample release.
bingo. So, and this yarn is not as widely available and was kind of expensive. So I didn't feel like it was very reasonable to put this out as the sample.
However, it is so attractive now everybody will want to knit it. So there's your answer.
So my sample will be back soon. So you'll see it in a lighter version, like a nice light color, kind of washed out, very beautiful. But felted tweed at your store would be a great option for this.
Perfect. Are there buttons?
A what?
No buttons.
No buttons. No, I'm not a big button cardigan person. Like even my Laura Cardi that I was just holding up, no buttons.
No buttons.
I like things laying open. I wear my t-shirts under them. There's no reason you can't put buttons on this one. The Laura Cardi, on the other hand, that one sort of is meant to lay open. So I would avoid the buttons. Maybe you could do a belt if someone was interested. But
okay, that's right.
I mean,
well, you know what's got that pretty drape. You don't want to interfere with that. Pretty drape over the tushy.
Yes.
That is so pretty. That is,
look
at that. So could you throw in a hand dye? It's a DK, right?
Yes. And even if it's DK, if you have a self stripe or something like that, you could use that in here instead of all the multicolors, or an ombre yarn would be stunning coming up. There are so many great options. You know what? Another great option would be a solid yarn, right? Like a regular DK weight, and then like normal yarn, and then holding.
There is no normal yarn.
There is none. No, holding a fingering together with mohair for the stripes.
Ding, 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 ding. We have all that mohair just waiting in the dumpster. Kidding. It's in my house. That's a great idea.
Yes. So I know I have a lot of them, but teasing, but I'm dying to see somebody do it with that combination. So please let it be someone from your shop or the wool walk in general.
I got no, wait, what name of the pattern again?
Oh, Moxie.
Moxie, it's a good name.
Yeah.
Is it Moxie cardigan or just Moxie?
I think just Moxie is what it'll be. And this one is not released just yet, so I don't have a link for it for you, but it should be released around the wool walk time. So follow me on Instagram, people, and you will see when it's released, or join my mailing list, etc. And you'll get a
Shaina Bilow Designs or ShainaBilow.com?
Shaina Bilow is my website. Shaina Bilow's my Instagram. Shaina Bilow Designs is Facebook. So,
okay. There you go.
So you can find me on Facebook too. But yeah, I'll be mentioning the release, and I always give a nice little discount when I release a pattern. So. And
Ravelry.
Yes, Ravelry. I'm Shaina Bilow on Ravelry, or you can find my group there, Shaina Bilow Designs on Ravelry, and that's a great place to ask me questions, find out where I'm teaching, see where new designs are coming out. If you'd rather not get too much in your inbox with an email sign up. So.
Maybe I shouldn't say this, but where do you recruit test knitters?
Oh, so I have test knitters on my Ravelry group. I have threads that I put up whenever I'm doing a test. The test for this is very interesting. I have a lot of active testers who are asking questions. So those are even a great place to just go and look if you have questions about any of my designs, or you can ask on my Ravelry group. But I have also a private mailing list for test knitters. So if you are interested, anyone watching this video, in learning about my test knits and possibly becoming a test knitter, please reach out to me and I will be happy to add you to that list. I haven't quite figured out how to set up a sign up for it, other than by manually. And this will be another pattern that I'm test knitting soon. It's a fun bottom up raglan, so in the round
So
t-shirt.
pretty. Is
I
it
love it.
is it going to be sleeveless or that cap sleeve or have sleeves?
Cap sleeve, but I'm also
Oh,
going
but
to
I see. Oh, if you hold it closer to the camera, you can see there's like a little garter edge. Very sweet.
yeah, so this one's the cap sleeve, but I will give options for long sleeve and 3/4. I was actually going to knit it longer sleeve, but it turned out whatever was up with my gauge that day, I needed to be on a size 4 needle for this, and I was just losing patience, I have to say. I mean, and I was like, forget
You're supposed to say that out loud. That part doesn't come out loud. I don't think you're supposed to say that. That's fantastic.
I just wanted to.
Oh.
Yeah, I love it
Yeah.
so much.
That would be beautiful in linen or cotton or linen cotton or our recycled linen. Oh, I see that. Oh, are you going to release the name of that? It's so pretty.
I don't have a name yet. I'm taking suggestions though. It just came off the needles, hence all the tails. But yeah,
Still
it's
worth showing. Oh my goodness, that is
off the needles.
beautiful.
Yeah, I love this.
Is
I'm
it
very
hard
happy
lace?
with it.
Sorry to
What's
interrupt. Is it hard lace? Is it hard
No.
to do?
Very easy. So it's yarn over slip knits. These have a little bit of knitting through the back loop here. But otherwise it's pretty easy. The trickiest part would be up near the neck where you have to reverse some of the pattern, go backwards to do the neck shaping. So you have to come over some of those patterns in reverse. So I have to, that's my job to figure out how to write that clearly in the pattern, but otherwise very simple.
It doesn't look simple. It looks just beautiful.
And there's
That looks like a store sample I think we might need to have.
ooh, and there's a little bit of side shaping too. So it's got some A-line shaping.
Oh, that's just adorable. And the sleeves is just, that's
It's
the right
cap.
answer.
I can try it on if you like.
There you go.
Let's do it. Hopefully I don't flash everyone when I'm taking it off.
It's so pretty.
Be like an X-rated wool walk YouTube video.
Yeah, no. I'll ban from YouTube. That'd be awesome. Oh my God, it's so flattering.
I love it very much. I'm really happy. And you know, I have to say, I'm glad I went with the short sleeves. I'm glad my impatience forced me to do a short sleeve because I wear tons of knit t-shirts in the summer. I have like a stack of them in my closet. I just love wearing them because they keep me warm enough when I go into air conditioning. I'm like so not a fan of AC. They keep me just a little like warm enough. And if you knit your tops loosely, then you don't even.
If you don't really love your arms, maybe a little longer sleeve. I didn't say that out loud about you. I said that out loud about perhaps some of the people that might have questioned me over the years of owning a shop that don't love a tank top.
Right. Yes. So, and yeah, you can certainly knit it. I'm going to put in instructions for a long sleeve and 3/4. That looks like
something that's going to have to be in my store, I think.
I love it so much. I'm really pleased with it. I'm very, very happy.
Can I show you something? Hold on. I'm going to do it.
Show me. Yes.
What?
Hold on. We did a Zoom call with, I'm going to pin, can I pin me? Hold on. I want to pin me for a second.
I think if you spotlight yourself, that will work.
I can't. I'm just going to do this.
Oh, I guess you can't. Maybe if you switch your view to speaker.
I switched my view for the recording for this.
Beautiful.
Oops. This is Sandnes Garn Lena.
Ooh.
And it's a DK cotton linen rayon. And the colors are not super bright.
That would be incredible for this. Yeah, that's perfect.
It's a DK. All right.
That's perfect.
All right, hold on. Oop. I just muted you. Whoops. By accident.
So, it's okay.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Can I replace the pin? There you go.
Yeah, that would be magnificent for this. So I'm hoping to get this one out to test knitters in the very near future. So if you're watching this video during the wool walk, it's probably already in testing, and it may be released soon. So keep your eyes out.
Excellent, because if we can watch it during the wool walk and you get captivated, you can buy the yarn during the wool walk.
Exactly.
How did I come up with that idea?
I don't know, you should like own a yarn store or something.
A lot of work, too much work, too much work.
And then I have one more sample to show. This is just one of my favorite designs of mine, of shawls.
Oh,
It's the Bluebell Shawlette, and it's so like simple and just sweet. The Bluebell
it's
Shawlette.
so pretty.
I love it. It's got a little picot bind off at the end. To give it
Have
a
patience, it's worth it. It looks really worth it.
Yes, it is. And
takes
then
a little
on the
patience.
edges, there's like a sawtooth to give it sort of a picot on that side. And this takes, the fun thing about this one is it takes one ball of fingering weight, 100 grams. So if you have like some really beautiful yarn that catches your eye at Knitapestry or any of the other wool walk shops, this is a really fun shawl to make with it. And I know mine is in solid right here. It's a little easier to see it with the solid.
That's why you're you.
That's why
You need to show your design.
it's in I've done it in multicolor too, and it is really smashing in multicolors. It
The
shows
Bluebell shawl.
designs very well, or it shows your yarns very well. Whether you have a self stripe, a multicolor that's like crazy, because it's hard sometimes to find just the right project for multicolor fingering weights, which is why I designed this one, and why both of my new shawls, the prismatic is a wonderful yarn for multicolors, to use the multicolor as the yarn that stripes through,
Beautiful.
because it's subtle enough that you'll really get to see all those fabulous colors that you bought the yarn for and let them shine against a canvas of other colors. And same with this one. The multicolor gets the simple patterning in that Garden State wrap, and then you have a solid that you've paired it with to show off your your knitterly skills with these awesome
I
flowers.
love that. I would say we had this discussion. I'm just going to share. I don't think Garden State shawl will be the right use of minis. Kind of
No,
not.
I think you're right. I think this one might be a better use for the mini skeins.
Absolutely.
I think that would be so fun. Imagine coming up with all the color combos. Oh my, I'm like salivating for it now.
There's not going to be a lot of. There's going to be at like one bundle of minis giveaway per store.
Okay.
There's going to be 13 people out there that are going to be looking for a pattern.
Okay. I
So
think
they
I
have that. And there'll be plenty of yardage to
But this, I mean, you could even do minis and make the flowers with your minis if you have just one mini skein on this one. I love the flowers on this. I thought that was like an
really cute.
inspired idea that I had, if I do say so myself. No,
I
I've
think
never seen that
I think maybe we're going to have to make kits.
for this one.
I see Charmaine over there, like her ears are perking up. I think we're going to have to kit up not either Garden State and prismatic. And I think what I would do, and I'm going to tell you this because you're the designer, my thought process would be if I made a kit and it was a pay for pattern like prismatic, I would include the printed copy, and after the wool walk, get the name and email and Ravelry name of the person. They'll have their printed copy, and then so that the designer gets compensated, we will buy you that pattern and complete the Ravelry process later. Does that
Gotcha. In case it's like busy at the store and you don't do the like Ravelry.
Yeah, I think it's probably hard to buy patterns at the time, but we can accomplish one piece of it and then make sure that the pattern gets bought. So it's not a giveaway and the designer gets compensated, but it's going to be priced in the kit.
That's a great idea. And now I want to come and help put together kits.
No. I'll be cleaning up for days.
I know.
It's such a mess when you come. Like there'll be yarn everywhere. It'll look like my house.
Well, now I know how you really feel about me.
No, you should come and and between you and Charmaine, it'll be like a bomb hit this place. It'll be awesome.
I think it's different when I'm picking out the kits like just for other people. Well, for myself and my own designs, I hope I'm much more.
Oh my God. We all are like, this table is by the end of the day, it's like, how many
It's
people
like-
have been in here?
I guess Shaina was here.
No, it's also, or it's, oh, I guess Charmaine was in today. Or, oh, Nancy must have been helping doing kits. Or, oh, Roberta thought that that was a good idea to match yarns today. Every day it's the same thing. Every day at the end of the day, it's like,
Well, yarn is such a creative, I mean, it inspires so much creativity. So I think that's a good thing, right? It says a lot if you have a big mess of incredible colors.
a big mess. Yes, we do have a big mess. So, all right, we will promise to be cleaned up for the wool walk. I think this is actually a good segue.
Yes.
Shaina Bilow, ShainaBilow, single L, OW, ShainaBilow.com, Shaina Bilow on Instagram, Shaina Bilow Designs on Facebook, Shaina Bilow on Facebook,
Yes. You're good.
newsletter, Ravelry group,
I'm all over. I'm
all
all
over the place.
internet.
And her designs will be at Knitapestry. And this video will be shown during the wool walk and probably rebroadcast on Shaina's YouTube channel.
Yes, which is, I think I'm just Shaina Bilow on YouTube too. YouTube I'm a little less savvy with, but I have a channel there.
There you go. So, all right, let me get this straight. And we're going to put up the links.
Mhm.
The quadruple sweater,
Yes.
Garden State Shawl,
Yes.
Prismatic with an S,
Hmm.
the Laura Cardi
Yes.
Moxie, which will be
Mhm.
out soon.
Yeah, and Laura Cardi technically isn't out yet, but by the time this video airs, it should be out. So
And Bluebell Shawl.
bingo.
And then there's a T that is as yet unnamed. We will be
Yes.
promoting that.
TBA. Yep.
TBA. Oh my God. Shaina, thank you. This was so fun.
Yes. Well, this is awesome. I can't wait to come visit during the wool walk. And I hope the knitters have an awesome time with my patterns.
I think they will. Yay!
Yay. And you might see me for some kits, so beware.
Oh my God. Oh, that sounds like, please still my heart. Oh, all right. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you, dear.
Bye. Thank you.